Today we're continuing our trip to Branson, Missouri, the long way, as we drive the Talimena National Scenic Byway in southeastern Oklahoma and Arkansas. This is our second day on the road, and in our previous video we left Broken Bow, Oklahoma, where we stayed for the night, and drove the Beavers Bend State Park loop through Beavers Bend and to Broken Bow Lake. We drove around in Ouachita and then made the drive to the western beginning of the Talimena Scenic Byway. That's where we're starting this video as we head east in the early afternoon. The Talimena Scenic Byway is a 54-mile-long route that travels along the ridges of the Ouachita Mountains and through the Ouachita National Forest from just north of Tallahassee, Oklahoma to Mena, Arkansas. It was designated a National Scenic Byway in 2005. This is not the kind of road you want to be in a rush to travel. It's winding and slow with lots of places, 22 in all, to pull over and take in the scenery. We will be stopping at a number of these today for some panoramic shots of the distant vistas. Here's our first stop just a few minutes into the drive. The view here is looking to the south from the ridge. Back on the road, we drove for a few more minutes before we came to an overlook looking north from the same mountain ridge. Let's get back on the road and continue our drive through the forest of the Ouachita National Forest. And of course it was not long until the next scenic overlook. From this overlook it was obvious that we had reached an even higher elevation, and the view was spectacular both to the south and north directions from this ridge. Once back on the road, this part of the drive was through a beautiful mix of pine and hardwood trees. The drive was downhill for a while before again climbing back onto another mountain ridge. Let's pull over again. This vista point, like many along the road, has interpretive signage to explain the history of the area. There was very little traffic at this time of year, but this is Oklahoma's #1 area for viewing fall foliage, and traffic picks up significantly during the fall foliage season. The next stop brings us to a different kind of stop, complete with natural spring and a picnic area, followed by one more scenic overlook on the right. The Kiamichi Valley Overlook is one of the most dramatic on the drive. Let's stop and have a look. Back on the road, we'll continue east toward the Arkansas border. And welcome to Arkansas. The Talimena Scenic Byway passes through Queen Wilhelmina State Park in Arkansas. It is located just beyond the Arkansas border with Oklahoma. Queen Wilhelmina is located atop Rich Mountain, Arkansas's second highest peak. It is as rich in history as it is in scenery. The original lodge was built in the late 1800s as a Victorian resort named Wilhelmina Inn to honor the young Queen of the Netherlands. The latest is a 40-room lodge featuring a new look and many modern updates. Enjoy Southern cuisine and hospitality in the Queen's Restaurant located at the lodge. For campers, the park includes 41 campsites, picnic areas, hiking trails, and interpretive programs. This fascinating place is called the Wonder House. This rustic stone house, built as two gabled houses joined by a breezeway, is listed in the National Registry of Historic Places. Was once owned by an Oklahoma oil businessman as a summer house and has 9 different levels. Let's have a look around. The tracks you see along here are a miniature train that operates in the park, but this was Monday, and of course, it didn't run on Mondays. At the top of the hill is Queen Wilhelmina Lodge, with its great scenic vistas in all directions. We'll stop here and have a look at the lodge and the scenic overlook. Before we start down off of Rich Mountain to Mena, Arkansas, we have one more stop, the historic Rich Mountain Fire Tower, which was used for many years to protect the area from fires. Although you could once climb to the top for a spectacular view, the tower is no longer open for climbing, but is still worth the stop just for a look at this structure. The trip from the fire tower down the mountain into Mena, Arkansas is about 10 miles, but there is still lots of scenery along the way. Let's make one more stop at a scenic vista for a panoramic look into Arkansas. As we came to the end of the Talimena Scenic Byway, we also came to Mena, Arkansas. Mena is home to around 5,600 people and is a county seat in Arkansas. As a gateway to Queen Wilhelmina State Park and the Talimena National Scenic Byway, Mena is a tourist center for the area with lodging, dining, shopping, and recreational opportunities. Now, have I mentioned that I love railroads? So when I spotted a train approaching on the tracks in Mena, I couldn't resist pulling off for a quick look. And just as quickly, we were back over to the main road, and after stopping for some ice cream, we were soon on our way to Hot Springs, Arkansas for the evening. If you enjoy the content we make, would you do us a favor and give us a like? And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It helps the algorithm help us to grow. Your subscription costs you nothing, and if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when the next video in this series is released, along with any other new content we release on the channel. Thank you so much. The trip to Hot Springs was an uneventful 90-minute trip from Mena, but still scenic nonetheless. Here are some segments along the way as we traveled the roughly 76 miles from Mena to Hot Springs.
Ferry Road.
When we reached Hot Springs, we checked into the Hampton Inn for our 2-night stay and then went out to find some food to eat before settling in for the evening to get some rest before heading out in the morning to spend the day exploring Hot Springs, Arkansas. Be sure to join us on our next video as we explore Hot Springs, Arkansas. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, would you hit the thumbs up, share it with friends, and leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts. We invite you to join us on our website at findushere.com, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. Meanwhile, check out this video next for more travel fun, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our new content. Your subscription is always free, helps us grow the channel, and is always greatly appreciated.